Hello and welcome to Mons in Belgium. It is game day 2 in Group A of the FIBA Basketball World Cup European Qualifiers. It is Belgium facing off against Serbia. Two teams successful on game day 1, both picking up victories. We'll try to extend that run here today as Belgium, the hosts for the powerhouse that is Serbia. Here we see a look at Group A after the first games. Belgium getting the win over Slovakia. Serbia surviving against Latvia as those two teams will face off tomorrow night, 6 p.m. local time. So one of these two teams will stay unbeaten, finalising this international break. Will it be the hosts, Belgium, picking up a famous win, or will it be Serbia? Now it is Milos Teodosic coming in for Serbia. He had a huge game on Thursday night, 21 points, 9 assists for him. He is a man that has been there and done it before, many occasions for Serbia, but he's surrounded by a host of new faces, a young Serbian team, a lot of youngsters coming in. And really a great opportunity for the future of the national team to establish themselves, really. They are led by the legend on the sideline, and is Coach Pesic, an average age of just 25 on this team. So a lot of players that might not have been regulars for the Serbian national team turning out here in Mons. On the other side, it's a Belgian team which has leapfrogged themselves into one of the better European teams in recent years, regulars at Eurobasket competition. They have a mix of experience and then also some younger faces. There's one of the more experienced members, Jean-Marc Muemba, and Quintin Seron as well coming out. So they did, as we said, they got the victory on the road. It was comfortable in the end, but they needed a massive second half. Belgium trailing at the half, or sorry, leading by 1 at the half. It needed dominating defensive display, holding Slovakia to just 22 points in the second half for them to get the win. It was 83-57 in the end. Ismail Bako, man who's having a fine season domestically in Spain, had a quiet game as Belgium led by Alexandre Liber with 17 points. So a legend on the side for Serbia, but a legend on the side for Belgium as well. Head coach Dario Jurga is the man in charge. So teams lined up, and we will have a little break for the national anthems. First for Serbia, then Belgium.
Thank you, Serbia. Please remain standing for the national anthem of Belgium.
Great support here in Mons then for the national team. Good crowd in attendance, and here we said the two legends on the sidelines for each of these two teams. Great coaching staff, and this should be a fantastic game in store. You see our three officials. It's Antonio Conde, Andrea Sciarappa, and Lorenzo Baldini from Spain, Belarus, and Italy, respectively. So Belgium, the big win. Serbia, they were up against it. Just a single point separated them and Latvia in the opening game of qualification. Remember, we have 4 teams in Group A. 3 will qualify into the second round, but results carry forward. That's why every game important at this stage. Teams like Serbia with high hopes of getting back to the FIBA World Cup, as they did in 2019, will see this as a great opportunity to get a road win for Belgium. Said recent years really have kind of moved themselves up in European terms. So we're going to look at some of these Serbian players. 101 to 100. They defeated Latvia. They've had some changes in the roster from that occasion, though. Milos Teodosic stays. He had 21 points and 9 rebounds. And also Marko Jadic-Kurica had 16 points to help his team. As did Alexa Abramovic, who had 17. They are the 3 leading scorers returning back. Dusan Ristic, 9 off the bench in 15 minutes. And there is the starting lineup. It's Radonov, Ristic, Kurica, Abramovic, and Trifunovic for Serbia. So they'll bring that experience and youth off the bench. Teenager Nikola Jovic wearing the number 0, and then also Milos Teodosic coming in for Kospesic. He is back in charge. On the other side for Belgium, said comfortable win really in the end for them over Slovakia. Huge defensive effort in the second half offensively. And the veteran Sam Van Rossum, an experienced guard for the Belgians, the way the Serbians have. Van Rossum 14 points as a starter for the Belgians, and then he was joined in double figures by Hans van Wen, who had 10, and then Alexander Libert, who had 17. The starting lineup for Belgium: Van Rossum, Moema, Gillet, Bako, and Retin Abassahan, sorry, he is also a double figure scorer. He had 12. So this Belgian team has qualified through to Eurobasket, and that was the last time these two teams met, back in 2017. The Eurobasket there, big changes through both rosters. Belgium with 5 players from that particular occasion still in the team, but for Serbia, a completely new team. Not one is still in the lineup here today, and on that occasion in Istanbul, it was a victory for Serbia, 74 to 54. In the group stages. Fortunately for Belgium, they went out of Group D. Just 1 win for them, 4 losses. Serbia continued on 4-1, and they got all the way to the final before being outgunned 93 to 85 by Slovenia. Now we are all about World Cup action. As Belgium and Serbia, both victors on day 1, will get underway here on game day 2.
Number 4, and number 14, Dusan Ristic. The starting 5 for the Belgian Lions. Number 5, Van Rossum. Number 32, Retin Abassahan. Number 8, Sonat Moema. Number 13, Pierre-Antoine Gillet. And number 19, Ismail Bako.
Players out on the floor then. We are nearly set to get underway. It is Belgium facing off against Serbia. World Cup qualification on the line as we are on the road to World Cup 2023. Welcome to Mons then. The ball is up and controlled by Belgium in the white uniform, Serbia in the blue. First possession to the hands of Sam van Rossum. And now Retina Bassahan on the side. Bacco hands it on, and Sam van Rossum starts off the way he ended the last one. He had a big game, first time out for Belgium in this qualification. He gets them started beautifully. Now Serbia's opportunity to respond. Man-to-man defense for Belgium. Ristic has the mismatch against Retina Bassahan, the double team ready, but what a pass. Finds the open man. Great work from Serbia. Double team came against the mismatch. And then Serbia get themselves off the mark as well. Bassahan lays it up for two. Well, he is a handful in one-on-one, isn't he? Retina Bassahan. Really explosive athlete. Into the basket on that occasion. And Savramovic handles. They go to the low post. Once more, same sort of spot as the foul is called. So Marko Djagodic making his presence felt on that low post. Gile picks up the foul. So one of these kind of veterans that have been brought into the team. 34 years of age, plays his club basketball for Bucharest. 205 power forward. Basket was good, plus the bonus. Serbia have their first lead. Bassahan at the point. Lifts it up. Now Belgium holding waiting. A little confusion from them as to where they should be looking. Van Rossum comes to collect. Now Bassahan takes the three. Doesn't get it to go. Gile, good challenge on the glass. He's claiming it should be a Belgian ball. Referee disagrees though. Serbia see if they go to the inside once again. This time reverse it around. And now screen comes. He's into the low post. They'll use the high pick from Ristic instead. The three no good. Ristic challenging on the glass, can't get it. Van Rossum controlling things in transition. Good swift ball movement from Belgium. Bacco doesn't get the long jumper to go. Not really his game, Ismail Bacco. He does have kind of that mid-range game, but it's a great roll threat, offensive rebounder. One doesn't drop for him, but it's going to stay with Belgium. Their ball in line. Oh, turned over. Chance to run for Serbia all the way. An easy two for Avramovic. Great work from him defensively. And Serbia opened up three-point lead. There's Bacco taken off. Couldn't get the finish. We said he's a roll threat. One dribble right down the middle. He puts his hands to his head. Wow, we get the highlights every day. That would have been number one, no doubt about it. Bacco just takes off. No one close to stopping him. Just bounces out, though. As Avramovic shows him how it's done on the previous possession. It is Avramovic once again, the lefty. Nice pass out. Good defense, though, from Belgium. At the last minute, a little bit of space, can't get it. Ristic, good job on the offensive glass. What a hustle. But couldn't keep it alive. Here's the 34-year-old. Gadiza getting after it. It's going to be a battle to watch. Ristic and Bacco on the inside. Both of them play in the ACB domestically, playing in Spain. Ristic for Fuenlabrada, Bacco for Manresa, as a foul is called. Chile, who's known for that three-point range, trying to post up against the switch. foul against Alexei Avramovic. It's the first team foul then, as Coach Jurga looks on. Bathahan turns the corner. Oh, nice pass out. Gile, this is what he does. Comes up short this time. Good offense though from Belgium. They'll take that. Clean look for three for a good shooter. Avramovic gives it up. Pull up. Doesn't go. And Bacco snatches in the board. Chance for Belgium to run here. Van Rossum. Eyes up, looking around. Uses the high screen. Stumbles a little before he finds Gile, who then misses badly. After saying what a good shooter he is. Perhaps give him a little bit of commentator's curse there. Gile misses again. Way to the left. Serbia possession. Avramovic. And now reverse it through Ristic. Nice, strong drive. Oh, too strong, though. It's the opportunity to throw it up high. Oh, the big under the basket as Bacco has it. Nice kick out. Weimer knocks it down. Well, inside-outside basketball from Belgium. Good team play from them. And get it to the inside. And then shooters space the floor around. Avramovic kicks it. Serbia's opportunity to move the ball swiftly. Ristic. He's going to roll. Ristic with some room. Can't get it to drop. Here it is, Van Rossum. Ball in his hands. Trying to find something. He's picked it up. Goes to Abassahan. Abassahan, low clock. He has the ability to create a shot on his own, though. He does exactly that. Just glides past the defense. The tip from Bacco doesn't go. Abassahan slow to get up. It's going to be 5-on-4 here for Serbia. Someone's open, but Avramovic doesn't need him. Guarded, and still able to get to the ring and finishes it off for two to give Serbia the lead again. Offensive foul against Van Rossum. To back plays from Avramovic then. 6'4" guard from Partizan. Doing it on both ends. Petrusev comes in and replaces Ristic. And also we see Nemanja Dangubic coming in for his first action as well. Dangubic far side. Also, Avramovic getting the screen. Petrusev rolling to the basket. There he is. Collects it and finishes it off. Lovely pass over the top. The man from Anadolu Efes into the game. Instant impact. Three from Van Rossum. Doesn't go. Serbia the other way. Again, they're going up high, and once more, it is Petrusev on the finish. Well, comes in, and we said a second ago, perhaps they could have used Ristic. There's a little dump-off man. Looks like Petrusev has the confidence of his guards. They threw it up early for him as a foul is called. Dangubic picks it up. It's caught on the switch. Bacco does a good job forcing his way into the paint, gets deep as we see the first of two easy finishes really for Petrusev. Gile, nice little fake. Can he make this one? No, a 3 start for Gile. Serbia with a 6-point lead. Come the other way. Well, where's the defense? Can't leave that much room, surely. And then they're going to give up the offensive rebound. Lucky for Belgium. That'll be a worrying sign for Coach Jurga. He won't be happy with that as Van Rossum gets the score. And really, this 4-point lead should have been extended more. Opportunity missed for Serbia. Avramovic skips it. It's the little fake and go. Post up, doesn't go. Pick himself on the glass, tips it. And it's off Bacco last. So Marco Cadiza couldn't get that one to go, but look at Petrushev. Perhaps got away with a little push in the back, but he's been an impact since he's come on. And former Gonzaga Bulldog. Played his club basketball in the, his university basketball in the US. As a veteran comes in for Serbia. What a luxury to bring this man in off the bench as offensive foul called. Didn't see that one, but Teodosic comes in. Much in it, but Marko Jagadic-Kadica called for the offensive foul. And Rossum with the ball. Bacco comes to the screen. Liber sets the back screen. It's now Hans van Wen. Gives it to Bacco, gets it back. Van Wen to the elbow. Lovely little fake, steps underneath. Smooth finish from Hans van Wen. Straight into the game. And he makes an impact. Teodosic goes to the inside. Everybody spaces. It's Petrushev go one-on-one. Kicks it back. Good defense for Belgium, but then a foul is called. Teodosic got caught in the face, looks like. Holding his chin. Oh yeah, just a offhand from Liber. Sideline possession for Serbia then. Substitutions will happen first. Change of that ball position as Marko Jagadic-Kadica goes out, and it's Jagadic comes in for first action. And score from Serbia, a 3 from Teodosic. First points for him, coming off the 21-point night on Thursday. That Dosic slips. Going to be an opening for Belgium. Can they capitalise? And Van Wen, 3, doesn't go. Serbia with the rebound. And look to push it here. Teodosic quickly gets them into something. And movement to this near side. That's Jagadic on the penetration, misses everything. Clock winding down, but it's not going to matter because it goes out of bounds. Good effort on the save, as we see Teodosic just slip into the floor. Substitutions for Belgium as Bacco goes out, and Andy and Vliet comes in. That's the number 24, Vliet. Challenging on the glass and draws a foul. Jagadic just had the hand on the shoulder. So substitutions come for Serbia. And for Belgium, Quinton on in. And Rossum out. Bassahan trying to find somebody to get it into. Does. Serdon. This 3 doesn't go. A number of shooters on this Belgian team. Serdon, one of those. As is this man. Teodosic off the screen, buries it. 6 quick ones for Milos Teodosic then. And a timeout called by Belgium. Serbia just opening up a lead off the back of those 6 points. It's 19 plays, 11. 1:10 left in this first quarter. You'll see a little pull up. It's good. Teodosic coming off the screen, knocking it down to the delight of a small number of fans here in attendance in Mons.
We don't want He got the ball all week. 3 days we don't send him to play. Problem, listen. Create all my shots, that's not the problem. My head, the big now. I have to create that you go to the left and sit on your back. Because we don't have offensive ball. From offensive ball.
Okay, so please put your hands together for our cheerleaders. We thanks to our guests here from Mons now.
Serbia looking controlled in the early stages, done a bit of everything. They're dominating points in the paint with a couple of post-ups and then those lob passes in for Petrusev as he was rolling to the basket. And now Teodosic adding the perimeter threat as well since he's come onto the game. An 8-point lead for the Serbs on the road here in Mons. It is Belgian ball though. Let's see if they can get going in this last 1 minute here. Abathahan gives it up, stood on. Trying to find some room, good defense from Serbia. Now they switch. What can Belgium go to? It's got to be Abathahan once again. Loses his man, takes a long shot. Foot was both feet on the three-point line, so it's just a 2. It's the ability he has. As a nice, lovely fake and go, really, from Serbia. Hans van Wen, I think, called for it. Petrusev once again. Lovely work from him. It is Abathahan on the pull-up. That is a tough shot indeed. Made it look easy. Petrusev at the line. Confusing camera angle. The one through the backboard because it's flipping the picture. Petrusev, a righty, and on that angle, shooting it with his left hand. So 2 for 2 for him. What a start he has had. The 2 lobs and then that one as well. Perfect from the field. 6 points for him in only 4 minutes. Abathahan gives it up. Now Sadon. Belgium is struggling to get any sort of penetration in their offense against this Serbian defense. Can't rely on Abathahan at the end of a shot clock, trying to make one-on-one plays as he did a second ago. Good work from Serbia once again. Teodosic will hold this surely. Use time and make this the final possession of the first quarter. Uses the high screen. Teodosic takes it wide. He's passed. Turned over. Abathahan, 3 seconds. Makes the extra pass. Van Wen steps through, fires it. It's not going to count. As Hans van Wen comes up short. End of the first quarter. Serbia, impressive. They lead this one. After 10 minutes, it's Belgium 13. It's Serbia 21.
Thank you, Chris. I'm sitting next to Sebastian and Pascal. We're going to play a game. Where do these Lions play?
You can see the percentages, just a bit of everything really from Serbia. They've done a pretty good job from 2-point range. Haven't yet missed from the free throw line. For Belgium, they haven't got going for 3 and yet to get themselves to the line. See some of these first quarter points. It started so brightly for Belgium, but Serbia just, as always, just do everything you're supposed to do. Suffered such a tough team to defeat. They've been good on the defensive end, got out in transition. As we said, that introduction of Milos Teodosic brought about the 3-point shooting as well for Belgium. They've got to find a way to gain an advantage. What sort of head start can they get against the Serbian defense? Once they have that, then they can move the ball, they can get their shooters open. But somebody has to be the focal point of the offense. Abathahan has done it, but that's been in one-on-one scenarios late on. They haven't had plays like this. Petrusev rolls and gets an easy lob.
Getting ready for quarter number 2.
Make sure you stay up to date with all the latest news regarding the FIBA World Cup. Scan the QR code on your screen to get a link to download the FIBA World Cup app containing all the information you will need to follow along in our road to the Philippines, Japan and Indonesia. It is Serbian possession to start this second half. A foul called, sorry, start the second quarter. Just one sub as Manarossum has come back in for Belgium, replacing Bassahan, but he's not out for long. A solid 8 seconds before he has to come back in as Libert has picked up his second. Libert was an offensive spark plug for Belgium in the game on Thursday. He's going to have to sit here as a foul is called and 2 drops. Well, Petrusev has done everything since he's come on, hasn't he? Look at this, takes the contact, fades, knocks it down. Finished on the roll. Petrusev showing his abilities. He is well versed for this Serbian national team now. He played in the qualifications for Eurobasket 2022. He only played 2 of the games, but averaged 24.5 points per game for Serbia in helping them qualify. Another missed 3 for Belgium, but a foul. And Saron looks like he's taken a shot to the face. And Teodosic, he's gone to apologise. Oh yeah, called him. Teodosic missed the box out. Saron's shaken up, and rightly so. That's a hard hit. More shown from Teodosic. Substitution's going to be Thomas Akizeli coming in. Watch this one, it was a big swipe from Teodosic. You can see instantly knew, went over to check on Saron. Good to see he's up. Not in a good way though. Slowly off the floor. And on. Lila comes in. Belgium in line possession. Lovely comes to screen for a Bassahan. Just a lot of attention on him in pick and roll situations though. A bad miss from Belgium. Novak into the game, number 41 for Serbia. Now Teodosic. Again, looking for the threat of Petrusev, gets it. He's got a mismatch here, he's just going to shoot over the top of Van Wen. An offensive foul on the rebound. Look at that. For it. Just a little push to free himself, Zagarac. Bassahan controlling the ball. Can they get him some space? He moves it on. Now he'll get it back. Petrusev switches out. Just outside the three-point line eventually. Hands Van Wen gets to the inside. There to touch the play, but it's wiped away. Petrusev on the defensive end this time, and then he's going to collect the rebound as well. Well, he's been everywhere so far. Petrusev has the ball now. Hands it off and slides into the low post. Why not go back to him? Here he is, backing it down. Takes the contact. 13th foul against Belgium, so it will be end-line possession. Look at this, wipes it out. Perfect timing from Filip Petrusev, and Ismail Bako is going to have to come back in, try and take away his threat, because he is a game changer right now. 8 points, 2 rebounds, plus 8. Petrusev in his 6 minutes. It's a 10-point lead for Serbia. Has it once again, this time against Bako. Comes it to Novak. No pass, picked up. Well, he doesn't go though. And Belgium a chance to run. And Rossum gets to the paint, finds Bako. Bako was crowded out though. Falls to the floor, numbers for Serbia. Finish doesn't go. Not sure what happened there. No foul though. Good defense as Abasahan tries to get a response of his own. He can't finish. The tip doesn't go. Bako, third attempt. It's good. Great work from Belgium there. Smell Bako on the offensive glass. And move the ball on swiftly to Serbia. Little backdoor cut, but it's taken away. Good defense from Belgium, and now they're looking to push. There's Van Rossum is fouled. And there we see Van Rossum looking to push. Foul, sacrificed, I think. And this is the effort Belgium are going to need. Hand down went, first the ball, and then Bako. The third effort for his team. Timeout called by Serbia. They still lead. It is 23-15. Controlled performance from Serbia. Had production for a number of spots. Led really by Filipevic. As nothing spot on, you can see. Wow, the redness in the face for him. Could put the blood out of the nose as well. So just to see if Saron can come back. Will be a loss for Belgium. It gives some experience, it gives some depth in that wing position. A great shooter as well. So without him, even more so, these effort plays they're going to need. Serbia are not going to make too many mistakes and give you too much to go at, really. So you've got to make the action happen. You've got to force it yourself. And getting second chance points, a great way of doing that if you are Belgium. Have 5 offensive rebounds. They're leading on the glass right now, but you know, points from the bench, just 2 in comparison to 14 for Serbia. And then points in the paint, 8-14 as well. Here could be 2 more. And Bako tried to pass it off and just goes out of bounds. Surely you should have looked to lay that one up. Let's have a look. The referees originally have given this ball to Serbia. They're going to talk about it. Yeah, and that's why, because it clearly comes off the hand of Zaganac. So it is possession still with Belgium. Referee's correct. Van Rossum to Bako. Bako trying to find somebody. Abasahan for 3. It's good. Bottom of the net from Rekin Abasahan. Cuts it to a 5-point game. Serbia now. Where are they going to go? Abramovic back into the game as Ristic. Nice little pass. Foul is called. End-line possession. Great play. Look at Ristic on the roll, and then that extra cut to the inside. Teodosic uses the screen. Oh, lovely pass, no. Nice intentions, but the pass hit the backboard, and it gives Belgium the chance to run. Pull it out. Serbia trying to find somebody. Van Rossum from the elbow. Doesn't go. 3 Serbians there, and they will secure the rebound. Scrappy couple of minutes here. And it's eventually put in on the offensive rebound by Dusan Ristic. Abasahan has the ball. Zaley trying to find somebody. On the baseline, Van Wen. Oh, lovely little spin. Can't get it to drop, though. And the foul is called. Well, the Serbian bench are up in disgust. I think the foul call has gone their way. I think it was, they believed it was going against them. There's Van Wen on the spin. Just look at the Serbian defense, though. Even when he makes a great move like that. Two guys getting in his way. Team defense on point for Serbia. And Rostam goes out as Belgium put in some wholesale changes. Just a regular foul called. So it is sideline possession for Serbia.
Substitution Serbia, Radanas replacing Milos Koljosic.
Radanov comes in for Serbia. Where's the number 12? Bringing guys in and out throughout here, keeping the intensity high. They've got their 7-point lead. Nice screen. Klamovic comes off it, sets the feet, takes it. Can't get it to drop. Good work on the offensive glass. Nice pass to find Ristic, but he can't finish. And a backhand. He's unable to get it to go. Both teams struggling. Eventually rebound pulled in. There we see. Foul is called. So Marko Čeković-Klinca grabbed the defensive rebound. He's fouled. Team fouls against Belgium, so we're going to walk all the way to the other end. And shoot some free throws down there. It is Kadica at the line. Great start to this one. Played well in the opening game of this international break as well. That's the point there. 4 points, 3 rebounds for him now. Belgium have the ball back. Find some room, a lot of attention on the pick and roll. Bako trying to receive the pass, but it's turned over. The entry from Gile just not quite good enough. And Serbia have it. Again. High ball screen. Klamovic gives it to Ristic, gets it back. Can't find too much space at the foul line until he eventually steps through, and he does find that room. The lead reaches 11, largest it's been here today. Moema loses his man. Perhaps should have taken the shot, throws it out. Shot clock getting low. The runner is good off the glass. Good work from Akadili. Avramovic loses him, kicks it, wide open 3. Doesn't drop. As it sort of rolls out. For Dangovic. Now, a miss for Belgium. Both teams trying to find that rhythm offensively, and then a foul is called. And the problem for Belgium is, as we saw, they're in the team foul, so it means this will be 2 shots to come for Serbia. Just no need for it from Gile. A weak foul. He can complain towards the official. But this is going to be 2 easy free throws for Serbia and the 3rd personal against Chile as well. Timeout called by Belgium. I'm sure they'll be talking about some of these frustrating mistakes they've made so far in this one. Still very much alive, trailing by 9, but there's 20 points for them in a low-scoring first half.
They keeping us like this. Hey, everybody spread it. Keep it low on the sides. Go one side now. But hey, after handoff with you, you go in the curve, cut. Okay? You're coming in a bit. Hey, heavy license. Pass, weak side action pass, hands out, and all deep. Okay? But move the ball side to side. Hey, and don't hurry him. Please don't hurry. Listen. They grab and go. Prepare yourself before you get out. Get the ball. Second offense. 3.
Coach Jurga talking about same sort of thing we've been saying. The Serbian defense has been able to keep Belgium in front of them. So he had a couple of plays. He said he wants cuts. He wants his team to be aggressive away from the ball, trying to get to the inside, trying to get behind this Serbian defense almost, have them turn a little bit, rather than make the game easy for them. There's free throws here. First is good for Alexia Abramovic. 7 points for him. Two. Lead back into double digits, and now he's going to get a steal. Can he capitalize? He can. Great defense again from Serbia. Just these little cheap points in a low-scoring game like this, they mean a lot. Clearly has it. Now can they get into the offense? They want to be aggressive, remember. And you see Serbia doing a good job. Everything to the outside. Muema does the smart thing. Tries to penetrate. Nice work from him. Foul against Radonov. This D though, quick hands. Even when he couldn't get the first finish. Abramovic able to stay with the play. Tough jumper, hand and went. Knocks it down off the window. Low post. Bediza draws 2. Manages to kick it. Abramovic is feeling it lately. And he makes another one. 13 now for Abramovic. You see 13 of the 36 from him. Worrying signs for Belgium. The lead to 14. Bassahan tries to find Van Wen. Van Wen sells a flake, but doesn't really go anywhere. Bacco on the glass. Excellent second effort from him. That long wingspan, Ismail Bacco. Watch this one. First one just kind of tips it up, and then he's quicker to it on the second attempt. There's an easy finish, doesn't go. And Ristic can't finish the second either. Serbia recycle possession. It will stay with them. 5 on the clock. Ristic, a great opportunity there. Hubert comes back in then. Remember, he had 2 fouls early. Gives it back. Abramovic will take another one. Can't get it. Muema with the rebound. Here comes Belgium. Great time for them to have a little spurt here if they can. Muema to the inside. Bacco. Draws 2. Isn't strong enough to hold on to the ball, but does save it, only to a Serbian defender though. David says, let's slow. There's something here, Ristic rolling. And eventually use him on the low post, 10 on the clock. Not a lot of space for Ristic to work, so he's got to kick it out. Another missed three, though, from Serbia. Again, an opportunity for Belgium to cut into this lead. Trying to find some room here, Belgium. They eventually do. Moema makes the three. A big basket for Belgium at a crucial time. Moema makes a nice little cut high. And the Serbian defense, a rare mistake from them to leave him with that much time and room. He knocks it down. Cuts it to a single-digit game. Serbia will call a timeout. 48 seconds left in this first half.
Let me see the other side. You guys over there, make some noise!
Steals tied for a piece. Serbian defense isn't really set up to get steals, but it's done a great job. It's been a low-scoring one. I think they'll be delighted watching Belgium to, potentially under 30 points in this first half. And it feels like Serbia just haven't really quite got going for three. 3 of 11 they are. We'll take a look at the percentages at the halftime break, and I think it'll tell a bit of a story there. Slow rotation. Moema open. Makes a big three for Belgium. Gets the crowd into it. Can they have a little run here in this final minute? Soron looks on. Still with paper up his nose. Doesn't look like he's ready to come back in. Pressure from Belgium. Broken. Nearly a turnover. Serbia tried to be aggressive. See if they could sneak an easy basket against pressure. Nearly did, but good work from Kazeli. Tipped away. Teodosic back. He comes high, collects it. Teodosic pulls up, tough three. Oh, Milos Teodosic makes the triple, his third three of this first half. 3 of 3 he is. Talked about the poor shooting, not from him though. Barely a glimmer of space for him. Moema has just made one. He'll go cross court. And when behind the back, spins. Oh, nice work from Hendo Wen. Like a whirlwind, one way then the other. Goes behind his back, then the spin. Before the running hook. Teodosic, this time inside the 2-point range. Nice pass. Petrusev gets the layup. So Filip Petrusev lays it up. High fives all round. It's a lovely little pass from Teodosic. Look at this. Straight into Petrusev. He lays it up. There it is from the reverse angle. Nice, easy finish for him. And that brings about the halftime break here. Serbia have the lead. It is Serbia 41, Belgium 29. Well, we said percentages will tell a story. 3 of 11 Serbia were, 3 of those 4 makes from beyond the 3-point line, responsible from Milos Teodosic, leading the rebounding battle as well. But defensively, they've just done such a good job holding Belgium to just 29 points, 37% shooting overall. Well, fans will take a little break. We'll get to see some of these highlights from the first 20 minutes of action. Been an entertaining game, a really good defensive performance from Serbia, as we mentioned. And Belgium started well, but 13 points for them first quarter, 16 points for them in the second. It's been a problem, and for Serbia, you just feel like whenever they need it, the extra gear is there. Alexia Avramovic here, scoring 2 of his 13 personal to lead the way for the Serbs. He's done a bit of everything, and then his backup, Milos Teodosic, has 9 himself. There he is once more. Avramovic responsible for so much of the good offensive play from the Serbians, and then when he turned provider because Filip Petrusev came in, 4 of 5 he is from the field. Petrusev, 10 points and 2 rebounds for him. On the other side for Belgium, points hard to come by, but Hansen Wen sells that little fake and step through. He's got 6 alongside Jean-Marc Moema. This man, Ereten Abassahan, is the leader for the Belgians with 7. It's been hard for Abassahan, though. 7 points on 7 field goal attempts. And he's also a -12 when he's been on the floor. So that is Petrusev on the block. It shows you how difficult points are against this Serbian defense. Make it tough to break down. Abassahan doesn't get it. The tip doesn't go. Took some 3 opportunities here, Belgium, to finally get points on the board, and they're going to have to use plays like that. Yes. There is the finish off the glass. So here is Moema knocking down a late 3 for Belgium. For Teodosic responds, 3 of 3 from him. No point to the crowd. An entertaining first half then. At Serbia, a 12-point lead right now, as we will have a short break before returning to action. Belgium 29, Serbia 41 at the interval.
We have...
Who will you become when the moment...
Nobody in foul trouble for Italy. And Tonut, if it drops, what a play! What a play from Stefano Tonut. Goodness me.
There is Philly inside, nobody back. Through the legs. Zampo attacks inside to Akos Keller, who throws it down with an exclamation mark. Wow.
Ordinaire. Now he goes to work down the lane. Makes the halfway line shot, pulls up on the foul line, and then just does this.
Stepping back and hitting the three-pointer is Artyom Komalov, who's also checked in. Well, anybody that follows this guy, especially in his days at Nizhny, knows he will put up several threes during a game. You don't want to leave him open.
Well, turnovers coming thick and fast at the moment, the Dutch, and that is some play. And it's that Manneken Acox with the dunk to finish. What a spell for Iceland. The behind-the-back assist.
Montenegro upstairs with a highlight, first play of the game. Popovic just throws it down. Pressure on the ball. Petar Popovic flushed it for two. And Montenegro, statement, first possession down the floor.
And the rebound to Kaminas. Here is Kaminas again. He goes up and throws it down. Well, these guys really are confident, aren't they? They back themselves to come out and get a result tonight. You can see it.
Those baseline mishandles, needs a pass. Got to put this up from the halfway line. He's good. Gordinier announces himself in tonight's game.
Ukraine attack. But look at this right down the middle. Nothing wrong with Shengelius D now. Off the rebound, coast to coast, flying through the air. Crashes it one-handed. Holy cow.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
Two points.
Pesic looking on, must be delighted with the first half performance from his team. Well, perhaps a little strong, must be happy with the first half performance. Serbia leading this one 41-29 at the break. An impressive defensive performance, I think, has been the main staple from the Serbs, holding Belgium to under 30. Must be a pleasing output. Just 37% from the field, Belgium. 6 offensive rebounds, 7 turnovers though on the other side. Serbia, as we would expect, a lot of options for them, a lot of people helping offensively, playing their part. They've been led by Alexia Avramovic, who has 13 points, 5 of 9 shooting. And then Filip Petrusev has got 10 points as well off the bench to help his team. Belgium looking on. What can they do to just try and get some momentum going? See if they can get a run, especially in this third period. Just gain a bit of confidence if they can. Playing at home here. They will want to give the crowd, decent-sized crowd here, something to cheer about if they can. They're going to have some changes to their starting lineup as we see them coming out onto the floor right now. And the Belgian flag waving here in Mons, trying to get their team back into this one. So it is Bako, Moema, Bassahan, Arossum and Hans van Wen on the floor for Belgium. They will start with possession to begin the second half for Serbia. Avramovic, Dangubic, Kodisa, Petrusev and Teodosic, a much changed starting 5 for Serbia. You can see they sense chance to put this game out of touch, perhaps early in this third quarter. And Bassahan draws the switch. Now he'll try and find some room, kicks it. Van Wen, nice fake. And pull up though, doesn't go. And possession for Serbia. Applause from the Belgian bench. They say they're happy with the offense, but still nothing from it. It was a good shot for a player which is, you know, arguably being one of their best offensively in that first half in Hans van Wen. And you see the 5 for Serbia as Teodosic comes to collect it, uses the screen from Petrusev. And Petrusev is going to be open. Comes off his hands and falls for Belgium. Van Rossum to Moema. Moema fouled. Dangubic not worried about committing a personal there, just trying to save a basket. Force Belgium to take it out on the side and now try and beat this set Serbian defense, which they've struggled to do throughout the game so far. Van Rossum trying to get some room off the screen from Bako. Bako rolls, fouled on his way to the basket. This will be 2 shots. Petrusev commits it. And you see, nice pass from Van Rossum. That's where Bako's such a tough cover. He's so quick for a guy of his size and length. Bako at the line. So he's been enjoying a resurgence really this season. Played for Asvel last year, only averaged around 5 points per game. Now moved to Manresa in the ACB, is up to 12 points per game. He's an 80% free throw shooter in the ACB. And he shows the ability to go 2 for 2 there. 10-point game now. Serbia looking, trying to find somebody. Eventually, to get it in, Avramovic to Petrusev. He cuts, gets it back. Bako challenges. Again, the length of Bako causing problems for Serbia. Van Rossum stops, goes, has it blocked, but finds Bassahan. Bassahan's little floater. Oh, great opportunity once more for Belgium, but unable to finish the play. Serbia in no hurry. Bring it out. And they isolate Petrusev. Fouled by Bassahan. Just the poise, the patience of this Serbian team. They knew they had a mismatch, in no hurry. And throw it inside, Bedrusev draws the personal foul. Abramovic. And the attempted bullet pass to the inside for Ibiza. Sorry, it was from Bedrusev. Teodosic. And Chuman gets it back, fires another one. Misses badly. He made his first 3 shots. Did Milos Teodosic from beyond the 3-point line. Couldn't find that one. Chance to make this a single-digit game now. Belgium through Van Rossum. He'll get it back, takes the 3, and he makes it. Well, the Belgian offense looks a lot more slick in this second half. And when penetrates, flips it back. Van Rossum knocks it down. Just 4 points on the game for him. So 7 now with that one. 3, too strong. And it's Vassahan coming the other way. Chance for Belgium. And Vassahan loses his man. Finds Bako, the roll. And Ismail Bako will be going to the line. You know, he's a good free throw shooter. So, great opportunity here for Belgium. Bedrusev just reaching in. Second personal for him, so Bako will shoot 2. 6 points and 7 rebounds for Ismail Bako. First is good. Two again. And here comes Belgium. They make it a 5-point game. Frustrating for Serbia. Said they brought out arguably their best 5 here as Teodosic gets deep. Another missed opportunity. Belgium 2-on-1 in transition. Van Rossum all the way, lays it up, and it's a 1-possession game. Van Rossum gets all the way to the basket. What a beginning, a 9-0 start to the second half of Belgium, and they are right back into this one. Teodosic gets deep, finds Kadisa, but he can't get the finish. And when you get stops, Belgium can get out and run. We did not see that in the first half. And rare fast break point. In fact, their only fast break points of the game right there. Timeout called by Serbia. 41-38 the score is. Now Van Rossum lays it up. Fresh message. He's experienced though. He won't be too worried about this one. Just regroup. And you can see it's not been a fast-breaking game. Belgium, their first 2 in transition. So this Monzolina now starts to get into the game. Just 3 points separates these 2 teams. In possession. Where will they go out of this timeout? To the wing. Teodosic. Now. Abramovic glides in. Wow, that's a great response, isn't it? Abramovic lays it up. Made it look easy. Anything but. Got to his left hand. That's the only kind of thing you would say about the Belgium defense on that occasion. Bako moves it on. Now he'll screen for Van Rossum. Van Rossum is short. Another offensive rebound. Van Rossum kicks it. Moema. Back to Van Rossum. Good ball movement. And Sam Van Rossum finds the space in the opposite corner for 3. The other way. Barely finished talking about the 3 before Serbia. Get a response. Now Bassahan. Moema kicks it. Made 2 from the corners. Belgium couldn't get that one. Manuel misses. And Teodosic controls the tempo of the game. Trying to find some opening. There it is. Lovely pass along the baseline. Teodosic, the magician. Dankovic lays it up. Here comes Bassahan, has the step, and he gets it to go. Both teams scoring freely here in this third quarter then. The defense was on top in the first half. Now the offense is starting to come alive. Petrusev fouled by Bako. Good work from Petrusev. Can you see him protecting the ball nicely with that right arm? It's the penetration from Moema that we just didn't see in that first half. Trouble is, you know, it's Van Rossum in the corner hitting the 3. There's no one as the safety man for him, trying to protect the basket. That's why Serbia are able to get such a quick response. But Belgium would be happy to see the scoreboard ticking over right now. Petrusev. There's 2 of 2. Bassahan uses it on the way up. The referee calls the foul, but Petrusev is unsure about the call. It's the left arm is the problem, yeah. If he hadn't have got the left arm down, if it had just been above his head, wouldn't have been a problem, I don't think. He's going to have to go out after picking up the personal. It's because it's his 3rd. So it brings Dusan Ustic back into the game. Bassahan. This is the 1st. Second is good. It's back to 5 then. Abramovic to Teodosic, he loses it. Chance for Belgium again in transition. Van Rossum in no hurry. He will pull it out. There's a mismatch, so steps back. He's made 2 threes. Misses that one badly though. And now Serbia come the other way. Teodosic has time to take a dribble. Well, that's the difference, isn't it? Teodosic was about to pull the trigger on 3. He said, why do I need to? Takes the dribble, sets the feet, knocks it down. 4 threes for Teodosic on the game. And just like that, the lead back out to 8 points. And Belgium forced into a timeout.
So where are those people with the Belgian colors?
Pass back. Hey,
if you have some colors, show them, show them.
Pass back, attack him here. That we have something. Hey, listen. You are in Teodosic. You're on Dankovic. Okay. Hey, we have 2 fouls to spend. We don't get basketball. Hey, also when they want to play side to this down. Hey, we deny for a second and drop here because they loop this pass here and handle. On the handle, we need to be ready to attack, okay? The ball, spend that team foul. In offense, next one. Hey, one Spain slip. One Spain slip. Hey, one slip and inside.
Let's go, White. 1, 2, 3, come on, White, let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, let's go.
Some good passion in that timeout. On Belgium then. And inspire them in the second half of this third quarter. Bassahan has it. And Foul is called away from the ball. Looks like it's going to go against Teodosic. Yeah. Teodosic, the master at using his personal fouls. Anytime he's caught in trouble, he'll look to use them, but I'm not sure he intended to do that one, because it's put Sandra Liber on the line. Makes his first point of the night for Liber after such a good game the other day. Remember, in that victory, Belgium had over Slovakia on Thursday. There was the leading scorer, 17 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 3 from the three-point line. He's off the mark here now tonight. Foul is called. Nice first step.
Number 32,
Just too quick, wasn't it, from Avramovic? So he'll be at the line, continue his strong game. Avramovic, 17 points, 7 of 11 from the field, 4 rebounds, 2 assists in there as well. Also 3 steals. Lefty makes the first. Second is good. It is an 8-point game once again. There, moves it on. And Van Wen screens. Now he's in the low post, Van Wen. Good ball movement from Belgium. Abassahan takes the tough one in the end, though. And Teodosic waits, wants to screen. Doesn't work, so now he's got to call the play. Teodosic. Oh, what a pass! Teodosic finds a wide open Dusan Ristic. Look at this from Teodosic. Just the ability to wrap the ball around the defender. To a man he can't even see. He's thrown that blind. Teodosic right on the money. And it's a 10-point game. Turnover. Teodosic passes ahead. 2-on-1. Oh, Abassahan. Great defensive play from him. And now Belgium's chance. And it's kicked as they try to get it to the inside. Here we see Van Wen gives it up, tries to get it back. Abramovich goes out. Novak comes in, and also Zagarac. Oh, good movement as it's moved out to the three-point shooter in Liber, and he knocks it down. That's why those 2 fouls are important. We said it was a Belgium offense in that first half, lacking direction. He has given them a spark since he's come on. Teodosic then. Again, tries to throw a tough one to the inside. Turns it over. Belgium, numbers. Chile perhaps took away the opportunity for Abassahan. Now Abassahan gives it to Bacco. His short jump shot doesn't go. Serbia once more escape. Teodosic walks in, gives it to Ristic. He steps through and puts it in the basket. Inside 2 left in this third quarter. Liber moves it to Bacco. Now the pull-up. Too strong from Van Rossum. Teodosic hits it back. Seen a lot of the ball in this period has Teodosic. Now an open 3. Serbia rolling offensively. And 3 is good for Nemanja Dangubic. He moves to 5 and the lead out till 12 now. What a recovery it's been from Serbia. Remember, it's a 9-0 start to the beginning of this third period. Gillet, can he get going? He can! Pierre-Antoine Gillet knocking down his first field goal. First points of the night for him. As Teodosic just wanders it in for 2 more. Milos Teodosic up to 14. First basket for him that hasn't come from beyond the 3-point line. There, back to Abassahan. Lob pass to Gillet. Gillet finishes it off beautifully. Good recognition from Belgium that time. They got the switch. Isolated Teodosic in the block. They tried to kill as much time as they could there, Serbia. See if they could make this the final possession. But there is difference between shot clock and game clock. Teodosic trying to draw a foul. Goes behind the back. Now 2 on the clock. Serbia goes into the backcourt and it's tipped. There'll be a shot clock violation. 3.9 on the game clock for Belgium to get a final score here. Important opportunity for them. Coach Pesic is speaking to the official. Substitutions. We'll see the 20-year-old Jovanovic come back in. Teodosic out. Belgium see what they've got drawn up. Plenty of time for them. Got to get it in first, though, and it's going to be a 5-second violation. Oh, that's just a killer. Such an opportunity for Belgium. 4 seconds. All they had to do was get the ball in bounds. Still have plenty of time to get a good quality shot. Unable to do that, so offense comes back onto the floor for Serbia. Their opportunity to get a final basket. Well, no, Teodosic isn't allowed to come in because the whole sequence hadn't occurred with him out of the game. Seconds, plenty of time to go the length of the floor. Couple of passes, the opportunity, but in the end, it wasn't to be from Abramovic. A great start to the third quarter from Belgium. They do eventually win it, 25-22. They'll be pleased to get their offense going, but still they trail. As at the 3-quarter time, it is Belgium 54, Serbia 63. Look at the shooting numbers. Belgium improving a little bit, as we thought they would do. Like I said, they've got the scoreboard ticking over, but it could have been so much more for them. They started so brightly, 9-0 run, Belgium. Made a game of it, but Serbia had the answers. Alexis Abramovic, 19 points to lead the way for this Serbian team. He's joined in double figures by Petrusev, who has 12 points, but he does have 3 fouls. And then Teodosic, 14 points behind the back of 4 made threes. And you see Abassahan still plugging away. He has double figures, as does Van Rossum in the backcourt for Belgium. I feel the game is still there for them if they can get on a run, but right now Serbia feeling comfortable, I would say. Comfortable enough that they've got the answer whenever they need it. So stay in contact with all the live games, highlights, standings, and more with the FIBA World Cup qualification app. sure you download it to keep up to date on the road to 2023. Fourth quarter underway. Serbia looking good for their second win in qualification right here, if they can hold on for this final 10 minutes against Belgium. First possession goes into the low post for Serbia. This ditch, little spin, has it rejected though. Good start for Belgium. Now can they capitalize? Going the other way. Lost some lighting. And play will be suspended here. Not sure what happened. Lights have gone out. Some referees will talk this one over. Players will get sent to the benches. And we'll have a stoppage and play. So try and sort it out. Health emergency. Fans don't seem to have slowed down despite no action being on the floor. Singing and dancing along. Some anthems being pumped out here in the Mons Arena while we wait the lighting to come back on. To finish this final 9:36 in the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Serbia have the lead if you're just joining us. 63-54. Players have been sent to the benches. Well, We were descended into slight darkness, as you can see. Fan base here in attendance, both Serbian and Belgian fans. The flags being waved as the crowd are making the most of this stoppage in the game. So the lights are slowly returning for us then. We'll be getting underway once again shortly. Of this fourth quarter. It's going to be a Belgian possession when we return, I believe. A trail in this one by 9 points. 54-63, a low-scoring game, although they did start to find some form offensively in that third quarter. Belgium scored 25. So it is sideline possession as we get underway once again. It is Belgium to have the ball. Screen comes to the far side. Now to Libert penetrates, flings it high, but fails to hit the ring. And no hurry for Serbia with the lead. He'll take his time, calls the play, brings it to this wing. Now goes behind his back, but he's going to lose it. Belgium haven't got out in transition very often. He will hold and wait here. And Vliet steps to the side, fires the three, hits the backboard first. And that's not really the offense that Belgium were hoping for on their first two possessions out of the break. Serbia. Get it high. Novak now to the inside. Great team basketball from Serbia. Knew what they were trying to get. Ristic couldn't finish at the ring. Libert. Holding and waiting. Gile feeds the inside. Now Van Vliet goes to the left hand, scoops it, doesn't go. Serbian possession. Control in this game right now. Working in their favour, this tempo. Works towards the team that's leading as the three doesn't go. Chance for Belgium here. Try and speed it up, try and get something easy. Again, they'll hold and wait and then draw the foul.
Number 32,
Substitution's going to come. Changing the backcourt for Belgium. Bassahan goes out, Libert goes out, and Rosamin. And Vliet as well. Serbia makes some changes of their own as well. Bacco thought about it from the foul line, puts it on the floor. Runs into a Serbian defender, doesn't get a great look in the end. And it is now Teodosic to bring it down. And move it on to the far side. Whistle and turnover. You see penetration, but Agadac called for the travel. Dumps down pass, finds Bacco. He finally gets this one to go. 2 for Ismail Bacco then, moves him to double digits. Seven-point game, a lot of time left in this one. You feel like Belgium need a spurt though, they need some momentum. Serbia trying to find some room. Good defense, but it doesn't matter. What a shot from Zagarac. I mean, there's not much more Belgium could do. Right on top of him, but still managed to find the room. Libert puts it on the floor. He is fouled. Teodosic again admits the foul. Sideline possession from Libert. Listic goes out. Lob for Bacco to throw it down. He said in the first half, Ismail Bacco is a roll threat. There he is, right over the top. First time we've seen it today. Belgium within 7 again. Can they get enough stops on this defensive end now? Good defense there. Shot clock down to 5. Serbia finds some room. Teodosic, an open look. Can't get it though, and Bacco not challenged on the glass. Here comes Belgium. A lot of applause from the crowd. Another couple of baskets here, and this one could get interesting. Bacco rolling down the middle, back-to-back dunks for Ismail Bacco, and they're within 5. Great little feed. Bacco splits between 2 Serbian defenders. That is what he can provide. Ismail Bacco, big time finish from him. No timeout. Serbia trying to respond. Oh, air ball 3 from Avramovic. All for Belgium right now. Once again, Bacco screens. This time they stay with him, so it means all the space in the world for Van der Rossum. They are fired up. Belgium within 1 field goal now. There you see Van Rossum comes off. Petrusev worried because Bacco's gone back-to-back on dunks. So he's got to go back to Bacco and leaves Van der Rossum open to get the easy 2. Jurga tells his team, calm down, but it's a 3-point game here. Just 1 shot separates these 2 teams. 65 plays 62. Eight 2 run for Belgium, as you can see there. Don't forget though, 9-0 run for Belgium in quarter number 3 to start that one. And then Serbia responded. Will they do the same again here? Or can Belgium maintain this momentum? Still nearly 5.5 minutes left. A grandstand finish shaping up here in Mons. Avramovic comes off the screen. And now they go to the far side with Teodosic. Teodosic fouled. First team foul against Belgium though. Avramovic back to Teodosic. His pass to the inside, can't evade that long wingspan of Ismail Bako. Bako now screens, rolls, and once again, Van Rossum goes all the way. Ismail Bako has changed the game in this fourth quarter, both offensively and defensively, as Van Rossum moves to 16 points. Finally, Belgium got the offense going on the back of Ismail Bako. And we'll see the foul. Teodosic kicks it. Tough three. Doesn't go for Serbia. And would you believe Belgium a chance to take the lead here in the fourth quarter. 10-2 run for the Belgians. Moema holds and waits. Surely they'll go pick and roll with Bako again. They do. He's wide open down the middle, but Moema loses possession. He wants a foul. Good defense from Serbia. Jumped out in the trap. Quick hands from Petrusev. Avramovic waiting for Teodosic. He comes. A bit more size guarding him with Moema. He's trying to be physical. Clear foul on Jean-Marc Moema. Third team foul against Belgium though. Teodosic can't make that one. And here comes Belgium. Van Rossum fired up, kicks it. Great recovery from Serbia. Moema though, sells a little fake, attacks, and Belgium have the lead here. 66 plays 65. Pajurga fired up. It's going to bring Abassahan back in. Teodosic. Teodosic to the elbow. And now he gets the foul called. Moema trying to be physical with Teodosic, but he's just so experienced, isn't he? You can see it there, he's just playing for the foul. This is the other end. Moema not backing down whatsoever. Sells a little flake. Attacks against Teodosic. So Abassahan has come in and replaces Libero. He's done a great job. Serbia looking around now. Avramovic needs to try and step up. His pass to Petrusev. His fading shot. Oh, nothing for the bottom of the net. Petrusev, what a game that man has had. 14 points now for him. 5 of 7 from the field. Abassahan waiting for the screen. Bako sets it. He rolls. He's open. Can't get him the ball though. Changing pick and roll defense from Serbia as a long three is up, misses badly. And Rossum had to kind of force it up at the end of the clock there. This is everything. Serbia leading by 1, under 3 left. Offensive foul. Avramovic was holding and waiting as Petrusev was going to roll to the basket. I didn't see it, I've got to say. Let's have a look. Referee's in the way, can't see it. Petrusev has just picked up his 4th, I believe. Yeah. That's something to keep an eye on. He has been a main inside guy. It's now Belgium. Over to Moema. One way, then the other. Now he's going to take a 3. Moema knocking it down. Well, Belgium have had step-up performances in this fourth quarter. Guys like Moema have been quiet, but now coming up with a couple of defensive plays, and now he hits the three. Teodosic gives it up. This Serbian offense has gone cold. 4 points for them in the fourth quarter. Teodosic steps through, leaves it on the front of the ring. Moema, the first man to the rebound, but Belgium turn it over. Whoa. Moema just tried to tip it to Abassahan. Not sure if he didn't expect it or if it bounced out of his hands. Let's have a look. Oh, he just took his eyes off it, didn't he? Abassahan looked down the floor to see if anybody was going to be open. He ended up just losing it out of bounds. Chance back for Serbia. They can tie with the two, take the lead with the three. Skip pass. Nice little fake, the step back. But it doesn't go, and another offensive foul. This one on the rebound. And Marko Jagadic-Godica picks up the foul there. Angubic unable to knock down the three. 16-4, fourth quarter for Belgium. They have a 2-point lead, 1:44 left here in Mons. Belgium are going to call a timeout.
Let's try something. Let's try to start.
Points from turnovers.
We start all the way here.
But this is a Belgian team that's just suffered offensively, couldn't really get going at all. And then all of a sudden, in this second half, they've exploded into life. And Serbia's offense so consistent. 21 points in the first quarter, 20 in the second, 22 in the third, and now just 4 points in this fourth quarter.
You go behind the back. Throw it open. Cause they kill open. Hey, you can go faster. You can go faster. Spread it. They ice again. Adapt high. Stop creates here. Hey, stay up. Hey, execution. What you do?
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Belgian Lions!
This is what it's about. 1:45 left. A lot of organisation in that Belgium timeout. They know what a crucial this possession this can be now for them. They have the ball. They have a chance to make this a 4-point game. Van Rossum holding and waiting. Uses the screen of Moema to get a switch. Now, find Bako, kick out. Abassahan for three. Oh, what a look it was. Comes up empty, and chance for Serbia here. Trailing by 2. Teodosic off the screen. Picks up his dribble. Finds the inside, and there is Filip Petrusev. Petrusev getting the score, ties us at 69. Again, Belgium from Van Rossum. He'll take a quick three, and he buries it. Well, Van Rossum went early. Makes it a 3-point game here inside the final minute. Teodosic, a three of his own. Doesn't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be a Serbia possession. Great work on the glass for Serbia. They didn't bring in the rebound, but just enough to force Belgium to be the ones to tip it out. Here comes Teodosic. Coming off the screen. Gets it back. Just wants the room for the three. Teodosic tries to take it. Misses badly. Rebound by Belgium. They've just got to hold on to the ball here now. Get it across the half, which they do safely. Take the time off the clock. Serbia need a play. They need the ball back quickly. They don't want to foul now. Van Rossum penetrates. Dejile for three. Can't get it. Rebound taken in. And here comes Avramovic is going to throw it away. Wow. Alexei Avramovic turned and looked. He wanted to get it to Teodosic and just threw a poor pass straight out of bounds. Let's have a look. Nowhere near its target. And it is a timeout called by Belgium. 12 seconds remain. Serbia need to make decisions now. Are they going to continue to go for the win? Try and perhaps get a 5-second violation. If they foul, just one free throw from Belgium should surely be enough to seal it. To make it a 2-possession game with under 10 seconds left. The question for Serbia is, will they take the loss? A slender one, rather than try and risk this lead being pushed out even more. And just try and keep the points difference close. Belgium just need to get the ball in bounds first of all. That's the most important thing. It'll be Moema to bring it in from the side. Serbia, really, they need a 5-second violation if they can. Moema tries to look, tries to find somebody, does. Immediate foul. Avramovic called for it. Belgium want an unsportsmanlike, they're not going to get it. Not in that situation. It does mean 2 shots to come. And as I said, surely one will be enough. Sam van Rossum, the experienced guard for Belgium, will have a chance to ice this one. Plays his club basketball for Valencia in Spain. He is a pretty good free throw shooter over the course of his career. He makes the first, but is it going to count? That's the question. So he's yet to miss a free throw this season in the... He's yet to miss a free throw this season, and that one is not going to count. A timeout has been called. So teams will go to the benches. It's a 3-point game. Van Rossum needs to make 1 of 2 when we return. Serbia will call a timeout now. Hopefully he misses the 2, try and draw up something for their final possession. See if they can ice the shooter on this occasion. What a 4th quarter this is for Belgium then. What a comeback it has been. 18-6 for them in this 4th period to take an unlikely victory. Serbia just looks so comfortable. And we said that break in play, could it favour one team or the other? It seems to have favoured Belgium, because at that moment, you know, it was a sizable lead for the Serbs. They looked comfortable. But then, since we have returned, it has been all Belgium. Van Rossum at the line said, you know, his career has been a great free throw shooter, consistently above 85%. But of course, he misses the first. So this is it. Goes Jurga, nervously looks on to seal the game. Van Rossum takes the second. He makes it. Belgium close to victory. They're going to pull up Serbia in transition. Avramovic can't hit it. Belgium grab the rebound, and surely this will be enough. They'll try perhaps to get one final score. No, they bring it out. And Belgium here in Mons get a famous comeback win, defeating Serbia. What a fourth quarter from the Belgians. Great team unity from them. The fans here in Mons love it. Belgium will take the victory. They will move to 2-0 in qualifying. An unlikely win, it seemed, just a short time ago. A huge fourth quarter for them has sealed the game. Led by that man there, Ismail Bako, came to life in the fourth period. Both ends of the floor just provided the spark that Belgium were looking for, and has led them to a famous win. There is the confirmation then. Belgium 73, Serbia 69. It looked unlikely throughout as Serbia led for 34 minutes here. Belgium have come back leading for 3.5 minutes. Take victory. So smiles, cuddles, high fives for Belgium, and rightly so. What a comeback performance for them. At one stage it was a 14-point game. And look, it was 56 plays 65. Halfway through the fourth quarter. A great comeback for Belgium. 9 threes in the end for them. Never say die attitude shown by this Belgian senior national team. Great performance for them. Sam van Rossum led the way. Ismail Bako, though, was the game changer for me. 14 points for him. Those 2 dunks that he got really did change the game. He had a block in there as well. And then he was such a threat. The Serbian defense tried to take away him, and that led Van Rossum to enjoy more space, where he started to turn the screws and get that scoreboard ticking over. There we see Coach Jurga still high-fiving, loving the moment, and rightly so. A great comeback from Belgium. Serbia will look at 15 turnovers as their downfall in that one. 20 points for Belgium coming from the Serbian turnovers. Especially in that fourth quarter for Serbia, just 6 points for them.
Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Get home safe and see you back soon. Bye-bye.
Some of the best plays then from the second half, and a lot of them will involve Belgium. Serbia looked comfortable. They started, you know, not the best in the third quarter. Belgium come out with a 9-0 run, but it felt like Serbia just kind of weathered the storm, really, established themselves again. They ended up losing out in that third quarter, 22-25, but you know, felt like everything was still Serbia's for the taking. And then the lights went out here in Mons, and since that point, it was all in favour of Belgium. Bako came on, got a couple of lobs, provided passes for other players as well. And Belgium just used the momentum to stage a remarkable comeback in this fourth quarter. Here is Bako scoring 2 more of his personal tally. Nico Scherger, who was so frustrated throughout the game, then started smiling because Bacco had 14 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, an efficiency of 26, and this is the moment it started to change for Belgium. There's the first, and here's the second dunk from Bacco, and Serbia had to adjust to take his game away, and that is what opened up everything else for guys like Van Rossum, for Moema, to really start to enjoy some space. Turnovers started to mount up for Serbia. Teodosic there, couldn't find the target. There's Bacco again on the roll. All eyes on him. Left Van Rossum to get the freedom. Moema with 5 points late on that drive, and then a big 3 as well. But look at the defense from Belgium, hounding Serbia. Even when they did make a score, it was a tough one, like that one from Petrusev. It's Moema, his 3, and then Van Rossum. Belgium had struggled to shoot throughout, made a couple late on, and then they went forward to take that win. So Belgium will be at the top of Group A. They've played 2-1-2. Serbia will fall to 1-1 as we await the result of the Latvia versus Slovakia game that will play tomorrow night to wrap up Group A of the European qualifiers for the FIBA World Cup 2023.